Before this video starts, I want to shed light on an issue that's been going on in Nigeria for a while now. And if you've been on social media or you've been hearing the news, then you already know about it. For nearly 2 weeks, there's been protests against police brutality and bad governance in Nigeria. It's something that's been prevalent for years now, but it's finally come to light, and we the youth have chosen to do something about it. You can do your part to help as well by tweeting and retweeting with the hashtags EndSARS and EndSWAT, as in ENDSARS and ENDSWAT, as well as hashtag End Police Brutality in Nigeria. I'll leave links in the description if you want to read up about all of it, and also the links to donate to the organizations backing these protests will be in the description. Any and all support you give to this movement is appreciated. Thank you. Okay, remember last video when I said I'd be sharing my most personal story yet? Yeah, this isn't it. That video is still coming next week, so stay subscribed and hit that bell. This story, however, I feel is necessary to tell as a prelude to a couple of stories that will follow on the channel. So yeah, stay subscribed, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any future videos, and yeah, enjoy. If you've been watching my videos for a while, then you will know that I attended a boarding school for high school. Because of this, I barely had any friends in my neighborhood. In this neighborhood, everyone was friends with someone else. It's the kind of thing where people either attend school together, work together, go to the same church, play football on the same field on the weekends. Everyone in the neighborhood had at least one group they fit into, except me. See, I had to leave my friends Dave and Ty after my family moved here in 2009. Shortly after that, I went to high school, so I was gone for months on end, and I only came back home for a few weeks on holiday before it was back to school again. So there wasn't really any opportunity for me to make proper friends. I did have a lot of family in the area though, so when I got to the 10th grade, I started hanging out with my cousins Ben, Damar, and their friend Sly, who were all older than I was. I met most of my friends through them, so ideally, I ended up being friends with a lot of people who were older than I was. Pretty much everyone I've mentioned in my previous videos falls under this category. The main gang consisted of me, Ben, Damar, Sly, Jessica, Lisa, and Gwen, both from my Almost Became a Father video. My house was a chill spot, and my cousins were social butterflies, so a lot of people usually came by the house. Jessica worked at a restaurant really close to the house, so she would always come here whenever she got off work or had any shift breaks. After a while, she started coming with her coworker Ella, and I'm going to animate her in a way that does justice to what she actually looks like, because this girl is a solid 10. I remember both Ben and Damar having their hearts for her at some point. She and Jessica would come over to the house for a while after work before they headed home. We barely spoke at all because Damar and Ben were literally always all over her whenever she came around. So one day, I'm alone in the house and Ella and Jessica come over. That was when Ella and I spoke actual words to each other, and she seemed really cool. We all ended up watching this dumb Indian movie and just poked fun at it all through. This kind of became our thing for like 3 months after that day. We'd text each other with any free time we had, and we'd pick out a bad movie just for the sake of poking fun at it. So as usual, we're watching a movie one time, and like 10 minutes into it, Jessica falls asleep. This was literally the first time that Ella and I were alone together. And not long after, a sex scene comes up in the movie. I'm just staring straight at the TV, trying my best not to make it any more awkward than it already was. And then she says, "I don't even remember what that feels like," referring to the sex scene. And I'm like, really? Yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend last year, and I've not been with anyone since. Wow. Yeah, Ben and Damar are your cousins, so your sex life must be wild. I'm actually a virgin. What? Dude, you don't tell a girl you haven't done it before. No girl's gonna want to do it with a guy who's a virgin. He makes a valid point. A girl is 50 times more likely to smash you if she's done it before. Well, I'd like to finish my story. Thank you. Stop it. I'm for real. I'm a virgin. Condition or choice? Choice of condition. That's nice. It's kind of rare to find guys who haven't been with someone before. That's me. I'm guys. Cool. This man just missed the perfect opportunity to get his cherry pop. I know, right? She definitely wanted to smash. Chances like that don't come every day, man. Oh, then why she invite me over?
She did?
Well, if you'd let me finish my story...
Okay.
Well, that night, Ella and I were texting each other. She was telling me more about her ex, and then she asks me,
So, do you plan to lose your virginity anytime soon? Or is it still choice of condition?
And I was like, I really have no idea. Whenever it happens, I guess.
Alright.
I don't think I've ever seen someone ignore so many obvious green lights like this before. I swear to God, bro.
As I was saying, we talked for a bit more. Then she says,
I'm off work tomorrow and have no plans. You wanna hang out? I found this really ridiculous Rowan Atkinson movie.
You mean like at your place?
Yup. Problem?
No, not at all.
Alright, so you come?
Sure.
Ooh, someone's about to get some cheeks. Unless you actually found a way to fuck this up.
So I went to her house the next day, and honestly, being a man is difficult. It's bad enough I have to act like my hormones aren't raging, but then this girl answers the door in a nightdress with no bra on. Hence began the struggle between my eyes and the gravitational pull from the load in front of this woman. We get on the couch and the movie starts. And then she comes closer and rests her head on my shoulder. I can literally see inside her nightdress. I am trying my best to concentrate on the movie, but it's pretty damn obvious at this point that both our hormones were raging, and we weren't going to last watching that movie for 20 minutes. We didn't last 5. My gaze is fixed on the TV screen, and then she starts brushing up and down my neck with her lips. I turn my head to look at her, and she kisses me. Her hands start moving down from my shoulders and settled at the top of my belt. And then I start thinking that if we kept going now, we'd definitely go all the way. I didn't plan for any of this, and honestly, it felt like she was taking what she wanted without checking to know if it was what I wanted too. She looks up at me, smiles, and unbuckles my belt, pulls down my zip, and then she slides her hands into my pants. I immediately stand up from the couch.
Are you serious right now?
If you've seen my "She Wanted to Marry Me" video, then you'll notice a pattern here. In that video, I stopped myself from going further with a girl who liked me because I didn't have the same feelings for her. And now, I stopped the girl again because to me, it didn't feel right. And I guess that says something about my personality that even I didn't realize till I was making this video. My conscience works on me a lot, and so I only do things that sit well with my spirit. Ella was a fucking catch, but losing my virginity to her didn't feel right. It felt more like something she wanted than something I actually wanted. And as much as I actually wanted to do it, I couldn't bring myself to. I wanted my first time to be on my own terms and when I was ready for it, which I guess is the lesson altogether. Sometimes you might want to do something because it's what someone else wants or what you feel somebody else would like, but you have to look out for yourself first. And whatever it is you're doing, let your answer to doing whatever be because I want it and not for any other reason. I talked to Ella about the whole thing and she was cool about it. The rest of the movie was awkward after that, but we got past it and we're still really good friends today. I lost my V card a few months after that, but it was on my own terms and I was okay with that.
Now I feel like a really bad person for wanting you to actually do it. I guess you do have a point.
Well, 15-year-old me had a little bit of chivalry in him, I guess. Plus, I saved her from literally committing a felony. She was 19 at the time. She could have gone to jail.
Let's be honest though, if you got an opportunity like this today, like 2020 you right now, would you do it?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
In that position, I just have to smash it.
I do it without any fucking hesitation, man. Without even thinking at all.
15-year-old you was definitely more of a man than 2020 you is.